There's a threat in the world today. A threat to our way of living, a threat to our society, and maybe even a threat to our very existence. And what is this threat?
So anyway, yeah, basketball talk with the one, the ass, Black and White Sports, live every Wednesday night, 7:30 at Stadium Tavern, 802 Southwest Street in Indianapolis, downtown. Just about, I don't know, what do you say, 200 yards from Lucas Oil Stadium?
Just about.
Yeah, so come on out, listen to us, join us, however you like. Remember, we have a giveaway, our first giveaway going on. You get to hang out with you and a guest, so 2 tickets, get to hang out with the one and the ass at an upcoming Indianapolis Indians game this year, brought to you by Executive Grass Seed. As soon as we get to 1,000 likes, we'll pull the drawing. We'll do a random drawing with all of our people that like our page, follow our page, and we'll see what happens. We'll see who gets to hang out with us.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right on.
Way to go.
Woohoo.
That's what we do. So, if you've never been to an Indians game,
It's awesome, man.
it's a pretty cool thing.
Yeah.
We went to an Indians game. We did a live little insert from it.
You remember that video, right?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
We was
sitting
drinking Sun
over
King.
four seats from us like this.
Oh, and we had
It's like, how the hell
dude.
did you do that?
We had a sugar daddy next to us too.
Yeah.
Man,
There's
player was probably about say about 65,
pushing 70.
yeah, somewhere between 65 and 70,
Yeah.
and she was every bit a stripper 25.
Oh, I wouldn't even say 25. I'd say like 2 kids and 21, 22.
Man,
And she was sitting right behind home plate. I mean, like 4 rows, if that, the kind of sugar daddy.
man, go
Man.
do it.
No, be not like Nike. Just don't do it, dude.
So, finishing up college. So we had Duke lose at the beginning of the week.
Yep.
And then win at the end of the week with Virginia.
Against number 4.
Yep. Virginia, who was after Michigan lost early Saturday to knockout, which made them the last undefeated.
Yep.
And they lost to Duke,
Which I
is
picked
a
wrong
really good game.
because I said Michigan would be the last undefeated team left.
I would have thought so too, but Michigan hasn't fared well against Wisconsin in the last 10 games.
It's kind of like the Pacers and the Raptors.
Yeah,
The
Raptors own them.
Pacers, just cannot beat the Raptors. However, tonight, as you just heard, Victor Oladipo went out with a knee injury. Looks pretty severe. He went directly from the court to an ambulance, went to the hospital. I'm sure he's down at IU / Methodist or whatever it is right now, getting checked out. I'm still kind of looking at the TV to see if I find anything. But, Kawhi Leonard's not playing tonight. So that is a big advantage to the Pacers in this game, regardless if Oladipo's in or out or whoever's in. You still don't have Kawhi Leonard on the court.
Right.
Because they've lost, 12, the last 12 games against the Raptors? Something like that?
Something like that. That's
bad.
Okay, so let's finish up college. So the top 25 right now, you got Tennessee at number 1. You got Duke at number 2.
What's up, Aunt Barb? Sorry.
You got, if I'm not mistaken, we said Tennessee 1, Duke 2,
Tennessee.
Tennessee's
still
1.
up there?
Tennessee's 1.
Duke 2?
Duke 2. I think it's
It sure ain't Kansas.
I think it's Virginia,
Carolina's moving up,
Gonzaga,
isn't they?
Virginia, Michigan State,
Florida State.
Michigan,
Florida State's up there.
Gonzaga, not in the top 5.
They're moving.
So I can't remember. I had it, but then I lost it. I should have wrote it down, but I didn't.
I'm trying to look at your I'm
but
trying to
that's
look at
not-
your screen right
no,
now. And that's not
that's
it.
going into
Okay.
to NBA.
Okay.
So yeah, we're going into the NBA.
Yep.
Since we were talking about Victor and the Pacers and where they're at right now, and see, looks like they're starting the third quarter. So right now we got
Who's
going
that?
in
Did Turner break his nose?
like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Yeah,
So
he still got the damn man bone.
So going into the All-Star break here,
Yep.
just a little over a week.
Y'all just hated my Ben Simmons pick.
Yeah. So right now, standings.
Yeah, John, I hope you were kidding about that. I just read that. Send Collison for my East starting 5. Come on, man. That's worse than Ben Simmons' pick. I was just kidding, too.
Yeah. So you got on here in our notes like who's hot and who's not in the
See,
NBA
I
right now.
I could have sworn you put that.
No.
But okay.
Maybe.
I put that. I sounded good.
So here's the current overall standings in the NBA. So you got Milwaukee Bucks with the best record in the league at 34-12. Giannis is playing up. Like side note. I'm so happy that Giannis came to our existence at the right time, because this settles a debate that has been had for the last, I don't know, for me, 10 years.
Let's hear it.
So you have the sandwich that's called the Euro.
Oh, boy.
And people call it the
You notice everybody
gyro.
notice how he's getting louder
Yeah.
and closer to the mic. He's really wanting you to feel this.
The people call it, some people call it the gyro,
Gyro,
the gyro.
the gyro.
And I mean, whatever. You have, but that's what it's pronounced, blah, blah, blah. So with Giannis coming over, it settles it. The sandwich is Greek. And in different languages, different letters do different things.
Mhm.
So the G sound
Gyro.
in Greek sounds like the H.
Uh-huh.
That this is a language lesson for our people. This is a language lesson. So
Sorry.
the G in Greek sounds like the H
Yeah.
in English.
Is it more H or Y? Like, yeah. It's not
whatever?
It's not
Well,
honest.
if it was the Y, you know, each letter has a different sound,
Right.
multiple sounds.
Yeah.
If it was the Y,
How do
it'd
you
be
say
the
his name?
Euro.
How do you say his name?
His name is Giannis.
Okay. Giannis. It's not Hannes.
But anyway, back to the language lesson. There's 2 different sounds in 2 different languages. So this settles it. His name begins with the G. The Euro begins with a G. So you pronounce his name Giannis, so it's the Euro. That ends it. That settles it.
It is hero. Hero.
Yeah.
Hero. Like
Hero.
Giannis.
Yes.
Hero.
Yeah.
Not
Exactly.
hero.
Exactly.
It's not a hero.
Exactly.
You're not eating a hero.
Right.
I don't want to eat a hero. I want to
Yes.
eat a gyro.
Yes. Exactly.
A hero.
Agree. Right. Agree.
Yeah.
So
Bafangula. You know? Opa.
smash. But anyway, so that gives you our black and white language segment.
Yeah. As
Of the
Chris
week.
called it, it's the black and white sports ebonics 101.
All right. So now we flip it back to
We're back
the
to sports
standings.
now.
So Milwaukee with Giannis and the Euro
Yep.
are at the top.
Or number here no.
They have the best record in the NBA.
Yep.
with his 34-12.
Yep.
And then after that, you have the East. I mean, still with the East with Toronto at 36-13. So with all the power, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
With all the power that is going on in the West with Oklahoma, Golden State, Houston, Denver,
Portland. Portland's a silent killer, man. Watch out.
But you
Calling
have,
it now.
and that's supposed to be the powerhouse conference.
Right. But the
But
East
yet,
is 3 of the
The
5.
top 3
Or East.
or the top 2 are from the East,
3 out
and
of the 5,
3
right?
out of the 5 are from the
East.
East.
Right. The only one you got in there is what? Denver and
Golden State. So you got Milwaukee, Toronto, Golden State, Denver, and your
Hold on.
Indiana Pacers.
Oh, sorry. There it was. He done took a piss break, came back,
So-
sat down, put his mic on. He's
With
good.
them being in the 5th spot in the NBA, which puts them in the 3rd spot in the East.
Yep.
How do you think they hold off with the significance of Victor's current injury?
If they continue to play the way they did when he was out for the 3
she
weeks,
got that all
man,
the way
it was
to the
it was
rim.
on there. It was on there. This is how good our bartender is here, folks. If you've never been to Stadium Tavern, you better come when Angie is working because she will fill your beer to the rim. Okay? No. What? How long was he out? 2 weeks earlier
Just
this
about.
season?
Just
Okay,
about.
so for the 2 weeks he was out earlier this season, everybody else played. Everybody else showed up. Everybody else stepped up. We have to hope that that team chemistry is still there like it was 20 games ago. And if it is, I think we'll be all right. Now, as far as when we come down to the playoff time, we'll have to see where we're at, honestly, at that point.
Agreed.
Because Vic is a very key player on our offense. Defense, I should even say on our team, period. If he's out on that court, he's helping.
Defensively, he's key. But the one thing about Victor's game that I really love
He pulls a double team out at any time he wants to, really.
not really the double team so much, but the fact that he does not just like DeMar DeRozan and Damian Lillard. They have no problems. Lillard. They have no problems with the mid-range game.
Right.
Victor Oladipo's game, the mid-range game, is pretty awesome.
Right.
It's a lost art because he has no problem of pump faking the 3 and going to right around the elbow, elbow extended, shooting a little mid-range jump shot. Because the big wants to come out, but he doesn't.
Right.
Because if he comes out,
that's a dish.
Bounce
Easy
pass.
dish, done
Layup.
deal. Yep.
you know what I mean? Or if he comes out with a bad closeout, he goes right around him and he puts his rotation partner on the poster.
Yep.
So,
Hey, man, old boy's watching us again.
oh, he almost got me. Almost got me because I looked at the TV screen first. I told my wife, I said, I will never look at that picture ever. That one or that one. So
You
they
just
just
looked at
do
it.
what they do. No, I didn't. I did this.
Uh-huh.
See?
He's looking at the TV,
There.
pointing at the mirror.
Right. So
At the guy
that's how we
looking
do
at
it.
us. Oh, man. I love being here, dude. It's like our home away from home, isn't it? Well, your house is like your home away from home. My house is like your house is like my home away from home.
Right.
My house is like your home away from home.
Right.
And this is our home away from homes.
Right.
Yeah.
I got the inner eye itchy
I
because
got
I'm
you.
wearing glasses.
You got the
Listen.
eye booger.
Okay. Another off subject. This is my first year
Uh-oh.
of wearing glasses at work. in the cold. So it's like 10 degrees on the dock, right?
Uh-huh.
So I got my cool ass Sub-Zero mask, right?
Every
All
time you
over
breathe, you like.
So every time I breathe, my glasses fog up and I can't see shit.
Mind you, this dude's driving a fork truck.
Driving a
So
truck.
I would hate to be in the front of this guy.
So I'm constantly doing this, trying to adjust my angle and my mask where I can breathe. And
You
it
should
not
just
fog
put it,
up.
right underneath your nose. I know it sucks to not have that
Yeah.
warm nose.
It does.
But man, if you just
But
put it right underneath
here's
it,
the downside to that.
it's still
So-
gonna flip up and it's gonna.
But you got the condensation
Yeah,
that builds up.
you do.
So then all of
You
a
do.
sudden, I automatically think my nose is running, and it's not. So I'm doing this all day in my gloves.
Oh boy,
It's crazy. Oh, my ears itching.
this is what we do, guys. Side notes and all, man.
All right,
His
so
ear
where are we at?
itches, his eye itches. Soon
Where
enough,
we
his
at?
ass is gonna itch. I don't know.
No,
You got that itch, don't
I
you,
took
dog?
a shower and I wiped thoroughly,
Well, I mean,
so I
take
don't
a
have
shower-
itchy ass.
I took a shower this morning, but I ain't even home to take another shower yet. So I don't have practice.
I have cleaned after work. I am thorough.
It's
Kind
not
of.
good.
What's not good?
I'm just looking at people's posts, MRI to follow to determine severity of the injury. I just keep seeing these guys, post on our page. It's like, man, it sucks. Just sucks for Oladipo, man. He's a hell of a guy. He's a hell of a player. It's part of the game, though. You know that risk when you step on the court.
John, what the hell are you talking about?
What's the thing?
I don't know. All right. Okay.
Who's John Wayne's brother?
I don't know.
We're getting close. I know.
The Dean is his name Dean, or is it Martin? Get it, John Wayne, James Dean. All right. Okay, that was bad.
If anybody didn't notice yet, I got Mike Tomlin, a.k.a. Tupac, sitting next to me tonight.
Hey, listen. I would be Tupac if I turned it the other way. I'm Ja Rule.
Oh, Ja Rule, my bad.
All right, listen.
Oh, then I'm DMX.
You got your crack pipe,
Right?
Okay,
No, I
but
sure as hell
anyway,
wouldn't be this fat if I had that.
Quick side note.
Uh-oh. Another side note,
not
folks.
quick, not side note, but a backup note.
Backup side note.
Purdue shows spirit, but not consistency. They keep talking about Edwards being an NBA player. Don't see it. But anyway,
I'm just
I
saying.
do like that they play hard for Matt Painter.
They do.
They
They
do.
do. They do.
It's just not a very talented team.
Purdue.
I think they'll struggle to make the tournament.
Let's call a spade a spade. Purdue hasn't been like a true, full talented team since when?
Last year.
No. A true talented team.
Last year. Jordan, back me up. Back me up. If Haas doesn't get hurt, they go deeper in the tournament.
That's where your talent should step up.
But you had pretty decent. No, they had some pretty better teams that they had to play against. But
Okay.
you look at it,
That's
if
what I'm saying.
Haas doesn't get
Are they
hurt
getting the
because
are
he
they
doesn't even
getting-
play.
Are they getting as much 5-star recruits as I don't know? Michigan's probably getting.
Well, they're
out of
not
the Big
getting
Ten.
any. Well, Michigan
Out of the
doesn't
Big
get
Ten.
5-star recruits either.
No,
They don't
out
have
of the-
one
out of the Big
5-star
Ten.
recruit.
Out of the Big Ten, Purdue is probably one of the top 3 recruiting teams in the Big Ten. I'll give you that. But
But IU's probably got the more 5-star recruits.
Purdue's got a better coach.
True, but that's beside the point.
No, that is the point. That is one. Matt Painter played for them. Matt Painter knows the system of that school. Matt Painter is now coaching that team, and I'm not saying they're not good. I'm just being honest here. Are they going to go farther than a Sweet 16? Maybe.
John said they still would have had to go through Villanova.
Last year Villanova was That was it.
You see what they did to Michigan. And Michigan was probably the hottest team going into the tournament.
Yeah,
and going through the tournament.
Tore them up. They tore them up.
And Michigan didn't play a bad game. That was the bad part of it.
No, they didn't.
If
And
they didn't play
Villanova
a bad
was just
game, they was just better.
Villanova
and
was
David
just on last
DiVincenzo.
year. Yeah, what is it?
DiVincenzo.
Yeah, that man. He
Yeah.
plays for who? Detroit now? Detroit?
He's
In the East. I know that.
He's in the East?
Yeah, he's in the East.
DiVincenzo? Portland? Maybe. I just played him like the other day in NBA Live.
2K,
so I don't even
man.
remember.
2K, man. 2K.
I'm NBA Live.
You know, we need to settle this debate. Since we are in, the last segment of our weekly show, we want to hear the debate. 2K, what is it? Live?
Live. NBA
Yeah, that's
Live.
right. 2K or NBA Live? Which one do you prefer? Myself, I'm a 2K guy. Him?
No, we're not going to do that because I'm not either. Right now, I'm currently playing live.
Right now is what we're talking
But
about.
I
folks.
have played
Next week may be
both.
different. But
I have played
right
both.
now. But right now, which one do you own?
I own live
No,
because
man,
the people that I hang around most.
Shut up, Damon.
The people that I hang around most play live. So why would I get a game
Oh.
that nobody else plays?
So you hang around with all them more than you do me when we're here every week.
Dan, how many times we play live? How many times we played any game?
You know why?
Zero. Hold on.
Because
Where's
you
it?
finally
Which one
got on the right. This one.
0 times.
Listen, it doesn't. Listen.
How long ago did you get the PS?
Bullshit.
How long
That
ago
means
did you
nothing.
get the PS?
I've just got my PS4, but
You've had an Xbox.
but I've played.
I haven't been on Xbox
played,
for years, man.
But I played the PS4 and never
No.
and didn't
No,
own
see,
it.
you need to. Your old ass.
You can
needs
say,
to-
"Hey,
your old
dog,
ass needs to
we're
play with the
sitting here."
youngins.
He says, "Hey, dog, we sitting here in the GA, we sitting here in the Shire, we sitting here in the Lair.
All right. Hey, you know what? That's
Why
a
we
show
just-
right
why we
there.
just play the
We're
game.
gonna put on a show one of these days soon. From the sports shires, sports layer, whatever we call it right now.
All right,
We're gonna
listen,
put on a show. Hold on, man.
Shut up.
All right, listen. Shut up, Dan. Me.
Shut up,
No.
Dan. I am shut
I'm gonna
up,
play
Dan.
you
You
on live
because
TV.
listen, I'm gonna shut up, Dan.
'Cause
You
know that
for
I'm about
one
to
specific
pee.
reason. No, you're not gonna pee. You're not gonna pee.